Guys, today we have a new Taylor song, and that's a lot. So if you don't know, The National released a new album today and Taylor has a collab on it called the ALCOTT. Now, my first question is, what is an ALCOTT?
I have no idea.
Or the ALCOTT? I don't know what that means.
It sounds like it's giving me like a bird. I don't know why.
A bird?
Like an eagle, like a type of bird. I don't know.
I am getting precisely nothing. I have absolutely no idea.
Should we look it up? Should we look it up?
Maybe we should.
Old cottage. Oh my god, it's a cottage.
Oh,
it's a cottage.
Okay.
That changes everything.
Well, I mean, hopefully that is what it is, because that's kind of giving the folklore cottage.
Yeah, the old cottage.
It's so hard to
God.
get a grasp of what a song is going to be when you do not at all understand the title. I also want to know if Taylor actually has writing credits on this song.
Yes, desperate to know. Does she have writing credits?
Yes, she does. So it's Aaron Taylor and Matt Bergener, who is the lead singer of The National. Now, that makes me think as well that that's the same writing credits as on Coney Island. Because I do believe that Matt had writing credits on that one too. Let's have a look. That's a lie.
No, because I remember her saying that she wrote that verse for them.
It was Aaron Taylor, Bryce, Aaron's twin brother, and Joe Alwyn.
Right.
I always forget that he has writing credits on Coney Island.
I really hope we get some Taylor on, like a lot of Taylor on here.
Yes.
Obviously we have Renegade, which is like all Taylor, and then we have Birch, which is not really that much Taylor, and I know that's Big Red Machine, but it's still you never know what you're gonna get with a feature, I guess. So
you never know.
See.
Yes. Shall we listen?
Yes, let's listen. Guys, we're getting a new Taylor Swift song today.
I'm so overwhelmed that I feel like this just feels like 2021 when we got the collabs with Big Red Machine and we got Gasoline with Haim. Like, that was really her collab era.
Yeah.
And she didn't do anything like that last year. So it's actually just so exciting.
I know.
I'm like, I can't believe I'm about to press play on this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I expected a piano-y vibe.
Oh my god, whose voice are we gonna hear?
Twisted on threads to meet you at the ALCOTT.
At the ALCOTT.
Meet you at the ALCOTT, okay.
Go to the corner in the back.
Oh, I love his
where
voice.
You'd always be.
So deep.
I go to the back where you always be.
Yeah.
There you are, sitting as usual with your golden notebook.
Golden Notebook. Oh, it's giving Taylor Swift.
Writing something about someone who used to be me.
Oh, dang, I love that lyric.
And the last thing you wanted is the first thing I do. I tell you my problems, you tell me the truth. It's the last thing you wanted, it's the first thing I do. I tell you that I think I'm falling back in love with you.
So far what I'm hearing is superior, and can I just say,
I love this.
I really love that they're harmonizing on this chorus because even though we do have the collab with Coney Island, it's not a lot of their harmonization.
I agree. Only really
It's
towards the
usually
end.
sort of like one or the other.
No, this is a very clear like joint chorus, which is really
Yes.
really nice. God, it's like a love song as
It
well.
is.
That's so cute.
Okay, so I think what we just heard was the verse and the chorus.
Yeah. So the first verse, he says, "I'd get myself twisted in threads to meet you at the ALCOTT. I'd go to the corner in the back where you'd always be. And there you are, sitting as usual with your golden notebook, writing something about someone who used to be me." That is concerning lyrics. Oh my God, I love them.
That reminds me of back when you fit in my poems like a perfect rhyme.
Totally.
Like
Like
writing
you used
about
to,
someone,
yes.
like I used to write about you, but now I'm writing about somebody else.
Totally. And also I love I get myself twisted in threads reminds me of twisted in bed sheets.
Oh my God, you're right. I get myself twisted in threads to meet you at the ALCOTT.
Maybe like I'll risk getting things complicated again in order to meet up with you. Like it's a bit of like a risk to get like twisted up in this situation again. Like kind of like a metaphor for like risking getting back together maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Because that's kind of where the chorus is going, hey?
Because that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
So then the chorus is, and the last thing you wanted is the first thing I do. Wait, let me fathom.
Yeah.
And the last thing you wanted is the first thing I do. Okay, so it's kind of like opposite.
Yeah.
I tell you my problems, you tell me the truth. It's the last thing you wanted. It's the first thing I do. I tell you that I think I'm falling back in love with you.
Oh, so that's the thing that he's doing. That's the last thing that she wanted him to do.
Okay, so
Telling
maybe it's
him-
not really a love song.
No,
not
well,
in the
it's like
sense
one person wants it and the other person doesn't.
I am very intrigued to see where this goes, like storytelling wise,
Yeah,
because
same.
now that we have the context of it kind of being like, maybe he's the one that's fallen back in love and she's not. She's just over in her corner writing about someone else and kind of doesn't want that.
It could also be giving, I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? You know, like it's
okay.
not convenient for the situation.
True.
Even
But
though
she's
maybe
still
they
into
both
it
do
anyway.
feel it.
Well, that's why I'm excited
Yeah.
to keep hearing where this story goes, because who knows?
Melodies.
Okay,
Offensive harmonies.
this is also just really beautiful as well
Yeah.
sonically right now. Like I really
enjoying
love
it.
how it sounds.
Same. Oh my God, and Coney Island is so superior sonically. Like we should have known that this would be such a beautiful collaboration again.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to keep playing.
I sit there silently waiting for you to look up.
Oh, it's giving Tolerate It.
I see you smile when you see it's me.
Oh, that's nice.
So maybe it is what you said.
Had to do something to break into your golden thinking.
Oh, her harmonies. Her golden thinking.
How many times will I do this and you'll still believe?
Sorry, I'm going to pause it there and fathom what was just said in that verse.
This is a lot, and you can tell it's written by Taylor Swift, definitely.
Yeah, you can. It's actually, it's giving me... It's actually giving me a lot of Evermore imagery. And I don't think that it's necessarily like connected to any of the other songs on Evermore, but like the fact that they keep saying gold, like Golden Notebook and Golden Thinking is reminding me of like
Absolutely.
Gold Rush.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Coney Island
By
collabs
the
on there.
Gold Clock.
The Gold Clock, yes.
On Coney Island.
Anyway, so in this verse, they say, I sit there silently waiting for you to look up. I see you smile when you see it's me. I had to do something to break into your golden thinking.
I love that lyric.
Yeah, wow. Like, I like just kind of get your attention. Is that what you're getting from that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the way that your mind works, golden thinking. How many times will I do this and you'll still believe me? That's giving like Coney Island coax you into the paradise and left you there kind of thing. Like we miss yeah.
I don't
I
know
had to
what
do
I'm fully
something
getting
to
from it.
break into your golden thinking. Yeah, what is that a positive or negative thing there? I'm oh, I need to keep fathoming.
Yeah,
I need to keep
same.
fathoming.
It's the last thing you want. It's the
Tell me which side.
do.
Oh,
Your problems. I'll tell you the truth. It's the last thing you wanted. It's the first thing I do. I tell you that I think I'm falling back in love with you.
oh my God, this is beautiful. Illegal. She had those new backing vocals and lyrics coming
Yes.
through.
I need to fathom what she said. So it looks like it was otherwise the same chorus. But yeah, she was coming in with those backing vocals, which was very Exile.
Very Exile.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like a backing vocal that comes in the break of the original lines.
chorus is so much tea, you're right.
Oh my God, okay.
So there's new lyrics there. Tell me, which side are you on, dear? Give me some tips to forget you. Have I become one of your problems? Oh, that's giving exile as well. Could it be easy this once? Everything that's mine is a landmine. Did my love aid and abet you? Oh my God, that's giving meme. What does abet mean?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Oh my God, this is so
Encourage
good.
or assist to do something wrong, in particular to commit a crime.
Oh.
Now, what is she saying here? Tell me which side are you on, dear? Give me some tips to forget you. Have I become one of your problems? Could it be easy this once? You know, the have I become one of your problems makes me feel like she's saying that his desire to want her again is a problem. Like he shouldn't want that or something. It's like, I've become one of your problems. Like, you can't let me go. You can't forget me. And that's why it's the last thing she wanted. And it's the first thing that he does.
But then she says, give me some tips to forget you. And which side are you on, dear? Like, maybe I'm getting the energy that maybe he's on and off. And that's why she doesn't want him to say that he's falling in love with her again, because he's not reliable. And it's the same with, like, how many times will you still believe? It's like, maybe he constantly does this where he comes and says something, but he's not actually following through.
True, yes.
That's what I'm kind of getting.
That makes sense, because what I was maybe getting from which side are you on is maybe that there's a clear kind of like, he's come into this room and wants her. And obviously he's saying like, it's the last thing you want, the first thing I do. But maybe she is also still in love with him, but is really wary of getting back together. And so it's like, which side of this breakup are you on? Like, do you want to get back together or do you not? Because I can't cope with doing that again, but he's wanting that. And then that's why she's like, give me some tips to forget you, because she's like, I don't want this, and this is why this is the first thing you do, but the last thing I want. Like, I don't want to get back with you because it was too painful, it was too much, this whole relationship. I don't know.
Well, I feel like it could kind of be both in that way. But maybe she does sometimes, maybe she has in the past gotten back, and that's why she knows not to, because... And that's where the lyric, like, and how many times will I do this and you still believe me?
Yes.
Like,
it's like she can't do that on and off anymore, but he wants to keep trying it and hoping that this time it'll be different and she'll believe it.
Her backing vocals.
God, that was such an interesting bridge, because she was kind of doing similar thing to in the chorus, where she was sort of singing in between the lines.
She was. Oh my God. Because he did that first bit that I'll ruin it all over, I'll ruin it all for you, I'll ruin it all over and over like I always do. And then she starts coming in. Why don't you rain on my parade? Shred my evening gown.
Read my sentence out loud, because I love this curse on our house. Is the ALCOTT like their house? But then I guess also metaphorical for the relationship, like the relationship is cursed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they just keep going over, he keeps ruining it.
Yeah.
And then, I love that, like, that rhetorical question of, like, why don't you rain on my parade? It's like, she already knows that he's going to rain on her parade. Every time he comes back and they try it again, he ruins her all over. And she's like, why don't you just rain on my parade? Like, I already know what to expect from this situation.
This song is actually... superior.
What do you think she means by read my sentence out loud? Because I'm kind of getting back to the golden notebook, the things that she's writing down about other people and stuff, like, or about him.
Read my sentence out loud. It could be reading like her notebook or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or metaphorical.
It's even interesting though that she ends with, I love this curse on our house. Because that kind of gives me the impression that it's like, maybe she is tempted to, you know, be like pulled back in by him. And I guess that's also kind of evident in what she says in the chorus, where she says, give me some tips to forget you. Because she's like, I'm actually not over you at all. Maybe there is a part of me that does still want this.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I get then from like, it's the last thing I wanted, it's the first thing I do. Like
I
in
feel
terms
like-
of it, if they're both singing it.
I think I get that because I feel like it's just like that feeling of like you think that you're going to be strong and not get back with someone, or you think that you're going to be strong and not actually say the thing that you actually really want because it's like, it's not what I wanted to say, but I end up doing it, or it's the first thing I do.
Yeah, well, see, I'm now wondering as well, like, they're both saying it because they're both assuming that they want it really badly internally, but they haven't had that conversation with the other yet. So they're just like, well, we're broken up. Of course, it's the last thing that you want, but I know I want it. And so they're both sort of saying it back and forth to each other because they both feel on the inside like they want it and it's the last thing the other wants. But actually what they don't realize yet is that they're actually completely on the same page about wanting to get back together.
Yeah.
And that's why the chorus is sung together.
I
And that would
agree,
also
I
make
agree.
sense then why the both of them are saying, I think I'm falling back in love with you. Because they're both feeling that, even though it does seem to be from the bridge that it's like he's the one that feels like he's ruining it all the time or whatever.
But they both sing the bridge as well.
Do they? Wait, can we have another listen?
No, she is singing it in the background.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Maybe it's not meant to be one person talking to the other. Maybe it's
Yeah.
meant to be how they both are feeling.
And I guess she is kind of taking some responsibility for maybe her partner being bad as well, with her saying like everything that's mine is a landmine. That kind of feels like there's some negativity coming from her lyrics there as well. So maybe
Like
they
reactive.
both... Yeah, well, maybe, yeah.
Like I'm so easily triggered.
Yeah.
I'm so easily triggered, which is such a common theme
Yeah.
in her discography with Afterglow and The Great War and The Archer. It's kind of giving Labyrinth in a way.
In what way?
Like, I thought the plane was going down. Like, when falling back, I'm falling in love. Like, I'm falling back in love, even though we've got, like, this turmoil happening. At
Yes,
the same
like
time
it feels
still.
like that falling back in love is a bit treacherous. Like it
Yes.
feels a little, it's scary. It's not easy,
And it's like,
smooth
oh no,
sailing.
you know? Oh no.
Wow, this is a lot to fathom.
Yeah, this is a
Shall we
lot.
listen to the last chorus?
Yeah, I think so.
The last thing I want is mine easily. It's the first thing I do. Tell you that I think I'm falling back in love with you. Back in love with you.
Oh my god.
That
That is that is a truly superior song.
I love that.
Oh
I'm so happy we have this song. I'm so happy
I
can't believe she did
love a
something
Taylor collab.
Oh
I
my
do.
God,
It's
It's perfect. The concept, the theme, the lyrics. Oh my God. I'm actually obsessed.
they just work so well together.
They do. They sound so good together.
Oh, they
like kind of like
do.
her and Bon Iver.
Oh my god, they did an interview with Zane Lowe.
Oh my God,
and
we need
Matt
to watch
spoke
that.
about the meaning of the song. And I need to read it. He said, it very much is a perspective of one person sort of coming to try to reconnect with the other person in a hotel bar. I'd written all that side of
Maybe
it.
that's what the ALCOTT is.
Maybe. I'd written all that side of it and Aaron sent it to Taylor right away, and I think she jumped right into the role of the other voice, the other perspective.
Okay,
It sets
yeah.
a scene of a person with a notebook writing in a bar, and she fit right into that spot. No, oh my god. Oh, Aaron said some things as well. I need to read. He said, Matt wrote the main part of the song to some music I had written, which Taylor had heard, and I knew she liked it. So I thought it might be something that she would really click with. I sent it to her and was a little nervous as I didn't hear back for 20 minutes or so. Now, that is so funny, and just goes to show how quickly she can write a
quickly
song
she writes
and
a
how
song.
quickly she can respond with something.
That
Because if
is
he was
tea.
concerned after 20 minutes, are you kidding? By the time she responded, Taylor had written all her parts and recorded a voice memo with the lyrics she'd added in a dialogue with Matt, and everyone immediately fell in love with it. It was meant to be.
No, she's so offensive. That's why it sounds like she's kind of added in those extra lyrics, right? In between the spaces.
It's so illegal.
That's so superior. That
And
she
it
did
does remind me of
that.
Exile too, because we
Yeah.
know that Bon Iver wrote that bridge portion.
Yeah.
and then he sent it to her. So
He wrote
I
the
get
bridge
the
and then she went,
impression that when she received the bridge from him, that she must have added in the,
in.
I gave so many signs.
And
That, all
she
of
did
that.
it with Evermore too. In the cracks of light, I dreamed of you. That's all fucking added in by her. She adds in the space. She fills in the space. So perfect.
Oh my god. This is going to be superior to
This
listen
made my
through.
whole week. I needed something.
Something
I needed
new
something.
from Taylor. Something new.
Something. And this will do just perfectly.
Ah.
Wow, guys. Hope you enjoyed that reaction and fathoming. Please let us know your fathomings below.
Please.
And we will see you very soon for
Another Midnight's
Breakdown.
Oh god.
Yes.
The Great War.
Love you guys so much.
Bye.